Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're not building, which is crazy. My channel name is Builder. What are we doing, guys? Today Pro Builder tries UI. Okay, now we're not doing just any UI. We're gonna be trying to make a loading screen for, yes, my dream game. Now if you're unfamiliar with the dream game, it's this. It's gonna be a motorcycle related game where you do stunts and everything like that, and we don't have a loading screen. I did hire a UI artist to make all of this cool stuff over here, along with the frames that open up when you click those buttons after they're scripted, which maybe in this video too. Anyways, today I want to make a loading screen, and I really don't know much about UI, so it'll be kind of fun to learn alongside some of you guys and show you guys what I do know, I guess. Now, to start things out, I'm going to show you guys my idea. So I want to have some sort of bar, a loading bar, all right? And then we'll go ahead and do like white, I don't know. The colors are not going to be the same as this, but we're going to have some sort of a bar like this. And then we're going to have our game logo here. It will be a temp logo, not the permanent one. The game logo is done, but I'm trying to keep the game name on a bit of a hush, just in case. I do want to have a dark gray background with maybe black helmets, or a little darker gray or lighter gray. So it would be like motorcycle helmets in a loop, right? So the whole background would be these motorcycle helmets. But that is the basic idea of what I want to go for. And I guess let's hop into Affinity Photo first to try to make that decal, I guess. It'd be an image label. All right, so we're in Affinity Photo, and I have no idea if the size of this canvas actually matters when we're going to make UI. But I found this, and I found these helmet vectors online with no watermarks and nothing like that. So we should be okay. All right, we should be okay to use them. I am going to scale these to perfectly fit on this canvas. We're gonna go one out on both sides, just like that, and then we will duplicate it. Move it down and rinse and repeat that process. Now what we're gonna do is go ahead and rasterize these layers, and we're gonna take this eraser tool. I messed up. Where is the one that I need? I think it's this one. Nope, it is this one. Rasterize, and we need to take this eraser tool and get rid of this black line. So now we have this cool little thing going on. I would much prefer it only have like 4 helmets and a bit more variation. So let me try to sort of rearrange these a little bit and see what we can come up with. Now, as I'm going through these, you can see a bit of boxiness on each of these logos, and I believe our canvas size is a bit too big for what we have going on here. Let's try to move this down even smaller than 500 by 500. All right, I don't think it's overly going to matter too much. So here's what we have. This is on a 250 by 250 canvas, and up next, we need to figure out how to get rid of all of the white, but it seems like we have the same problem. So we might as well keep working in the bigger canvas and just hope for the best. When we scroll it down, you can't really tell anything's wrong. Now, getting rid of all of the white, we have a few options. There's the magic wand tool, which is, it's nice, but as you can see, not the greatest. We're gonna try to turn its tolerance up quite a bit. Is that good? No, not at all. In all honesty, I should probably just look for transparent vectors. That's gonna get us our cleanest look. All right, guys, so I got a bunch of different PNG vectors from Google, and then I picked my 2 favorites, made all of it the same color here in Affinity Photo, and now time to go into Roblox and try to make some sort of loading screen. Now, we're not gonna be doing this in the dream game because I don't want to mess anything up, so I'm gonna go into a side project and then just bring over the whole screen UI, boom, into this game. And my friend Robo, who actually seems to be online right now, he might be scripting it for us as well. So hopefully we'll have a working loading screen by the end of this video. But here I am in this random place. Yeah, there's nothing really here. Custom loading screen folder. Cool. That's nice. Guys, we're gonna go into the starter GUI and insert a screen GUI. Then inside this, we need to insert a frame. And I believe inside said frame, well, we'll size the frame first, I suppose. All right, so frame size eyes. Where are you at? If my eyes would work, size, there we go. And I'm pretty sure this is just 1, 0. 1, 0. And then over here as well, 1, 0. Perfect. Now that takes up our whole screen. We're gonna set this frame color to a gray for now. I want it to be a nice gray. I'll figure out the exact color. What is this called? Color code, I think. I'll figure the exact one out here in just a little bit because I do know what gray I want it to be. Now after this, let's go ahead and insert another object inside of this frame, and that is gonna be an image label. Perfect. Now we're gonna do the same size as the frame, so let's just copy that frame's size right here, and we're gonna paste that size into the image label. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and pick the image for our image label. As you can see, I did have this one. It was so bad. Here we go. Loading 1. Let's create this. Yes, that is so much cleaner. Now you guys might be saying, bro, that's a little weird for a loading screen. Guys, I heard you and I get it. It most definitely is a little weird. So we're gonna switch a few things. Our scale type, we're gonna switch to tile. Perfect. And then our tile size, we're gonna start messing around with that. So I'm gonna do a 0.4 and a 0.4, and we're gonna see how that looks. Not bad, but I think even smaller than that would look better. Let's cut the size in half. 0.2, 0.2. Not bad at all. What we're gonna do next, guys, is our, where is it at? Transparency, background transparency, 1. We don't need it. And then image transparency is what we need to do next. And that is right down here. And we're gonna scale that up a bit as well. Something like this, guys. I don't want, let's try 0.9, maybe 0.8, 0.85. That should be perfect. So the idea for this isn't the main attention. The idea for this is just something in the background so it doesn't seem so simple and stagnant. And a lot of these rating fan builds that I've been doing recently, or fan games, the UI and some game elements just feel old, like just stagnant stuff. And if you just add layers or depth to things, it definitely does help quite a bit. So now that we have our background done, yes, I am gonna try to get this sort of scrolling past or going diagonal, something moving. Yes, if you can make something move in your game, do it. Anyways, we're not gonna do that just yet. We're gonna go ahead and make the image logo for our game logo, which will be a placeholder for now. So let's go ahead. I believe we just put it inside the frame. Like I said at the beginning, I don't know the most. I don't know the most about this. I think we just put another image label in. We should name this actually game logo. I put it in little air quotes, and then scrolling background. There we go. And then this frame would be what, just background color, I guess. Try to keep everything named real nice so Robo has an easy time with everything else. Now our game logo, we need to center it on the screen. So first thing we're gonna do is set its anchor point right here, and then our position, which is right down here somewhere. Position right here. I hate the weird little bracket things, man. Okay, we've got our position right here. And do we need one more of these? X and Y. What about our Z position? I don't really know how this works. I'm guessing that's our anchor point. All right, guys, I had to ask a buddy because I had no idea. So we basically expanded these again, right? Or we had it like this. Yeah, position, expanded it, and then we expanded again. And we had to set the scale to 0.5 on both of those. And now we're in the middle. For our game logo, we are just going to use the group's logo, My Bike Life, which looks a bit squished, I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. We're gonna change the size of this whole thing. I don't really know what we're gonna do for the size. Let me try like 0.5. Oh, whoa, no, whoa, a 5. Okay. Oh, I guess it was already at 100. 500. There we go. We're starting to cook. 500. Nice. And now we want our background transparency just all the way to 1 because it's not needed. It should be more like this. So let me just try that. Does that just save? You just can move stuff around? Okay, I'm not mad at that. And we can make this bigger. So can I just do it like this then? And then find the middle. Bro, is UI that easy? Really? Okay, I do want to move it up a little bit though. because I want a loading bar underneath this part. Or a loading bar, maybe it'll turn into like a button that says play. Maybe not. I don't know if I'm that skilled. Anyways, now we have all of this done, and I'm not mad at it. That's looking pretty dang good. I can't lie. And of course, this isn't the final game logo, but does pop pretty nice. Now what we need to do, I believe we'll keep everything within this one frame. I don't think we need another frame, but it's just gonna be another box. All right, guys, so I've been sort of checking in with my friend each time I do a step, like, hey, bro, anything you would change, anything I should know as an aspiring developer of everything, and he said dead space. All of this dead space here makes things a little bit harder to work with in Roblox Studio, and I'm not sure what he means. Maybe if there was a button behind this that you needed to click, say right here, you couldn't click it because it might be clicking on this frame. That's not what he said at all. That's just my wild guess. Anyways, I went into Affinity Photo real quick, remade the logo, and by remade, I mean, I just stretched it to fit into its canvas better. So let's go ahead and create that one, and then you guys will see there's not really any dead space within it anymore, and I could scale this back down. I'd say something like this. All right, 500 by 500. It is on the middle line right here, and now I could go ahead and make the loading bar, man. I don't know how I want to do this yet. I feel like a pop of red would be sick, or maybe gold, probably red. All right, guys, loading time. Okay, let's go ahead, insert another frame inside this one. We're gonna call this one, I don't know, loading background. There we go. And then we need to set all of our properties again, anchor point, size, etc. Can I just like move this? I feel like Roblox makes this way easier than people. Is there something I'm missing? And then we just make sure it's in the middle right there. Bro, what am I missing to UI? There's got to be something. I would imagine anchor point is pretty important. There we go. Now we have a little dot in the middle, I guess. And now let's go ahead and add a few things, maybe a stroke around this, or I think it's called border. Yeah. So our border size, let's set that to like, I don't know, a 6. Can I see anything? I don't see a border. Border color. Let's just go like red. There we go. Now red's not going to be the actual border color. We'll probably go black just to keep that kind of nilled down. I think that looks pretty cool. And I wonder if we added an image logo and did like a checkerboard thing, that might be cooler than just a color. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. So I'm just going to insert an object. Let's do an image label once again. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're gonna stretch it to like here, or like just so you can see. And then I need to make a checkerboard, a seamless checkerboard texture that we can tile inside of this. All right, guys, just to save myself some time, even though a checkerboard thing's pretty easy, I do want it to be seamless, and I might not be the best at aligning stuff, especially while I'm trying to learn this new photo program. So what I'm gonna do is turn off this screen GUI. There we go. I was like, bro, what is going on? Now what I'm gonna do is go to my plugins, actually by Robo, which is funny since he's in the call, and he has checkerboard textures within this. So I'm just gonna grab one of those once I find it. Gotta be somewhere in here. I still don't know how to use his new search feature. I gotta be honest here. All right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna click on this part, click all sides, and then we're gonna bring on this tags stone tile. Boom, it's a checkerboard texture. What we're gonna do now is go ahead and grab this texture. We'll take the ID off of it, just like that. And then we'll go into our screen UI, enable it once again, go down to our scrolling, nope, this one, and then we'll insert this just like that. That's not exactly what I was looking for, but I think we can do something. All right, it's on stretch. We need to move that to tile, and then we need to set these to a different number. Let's go 0.1 and 0.1. No, let's most definitely not do that. 2, okay, 3 it is. That's looking pretty checkeredy. Now maybe we should bump these up. If we bump this one up to 2, and then we would bump this one up to, I believe, 6. That's looking pretty nice if you ask me. And then this will be sort of, wait, I don't know how this will work actually, because if we're moving this bar to load the game, okay, let me think real quick. All right, guys, so size is not working. I've tried a few different things, maybe not tile. Then I was like, hey, let's try slice. If we bring these to here, whatever. And I was thinking this could work, right? No, not exactly. So what we're gonna do is go back to tile because that is our best bet at the moment. And I'm gonna be switching the offset. We're gonna go 50 and 50, and then we're gonna set the scale of each of these to 0. Now, if I'm breaking any UI rules, let me know in the comments below because I have no idea what I'm doing. But now, look at this. We're no longer getting that weird stretch, so we could perfectly scale this up, and I think it looks pretty good. What I want to do next is add an image color because can I maybe probably not actually add a color. I guess that does indeed suck. Background color, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's add it as a gold. I feel like that looks pretty cool, and for now I guess that'll work. Now that we have the actual UI side of this done, I'm gonna hand it over to Robo and see if he can script it to make everything work and look good, aka animations and stuff like that. And I'm also gonna see if he can make the UI in the game actually work by opening and closing the menus with maybe a sound effect, a pop-in effect, all that kind of stuff. And I know he could do it because Robo is the GOAT. All right, guys, the moment of truth. Check it out. Robo has added in text that actually says loading and shows you what assets are loading, sort of. So check this out, guys. Boom, loading, the background moves, marketplace service, player GUI, load and all that stuff. It's done. We also have a skip, but there is the loading screen. And then we've got our UI right here, not fully done, but he did one button for now, just so I can show you guys how it's gonna look. Check it out. We click on this, boom. You see how it kind of pops, kind of nice. And then we have this comes in. There is a sound effect. Well, I have desktop audio muted. All right, here you go, boys. Okay, I broke it a little bit. A lot, actually. It's stuck squish now, so we'll get that fixed. Anyways, he probably just needs to add a little, I think it's called a debounce. But check this out. And then the X button, when you hover over it, it turns a little bit. I just feel like anything that you can make interactive helps so much. In fact, I need to add wind to this game and have all the leaves moving, and there's so much more to do. Anyways, I think that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.